What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. I don't even know what you call this stuff. Another video, I just guess, right? In this video, I actually was and am still going through the whole slabs that we ended up getting. Yeah, this crumble cookie in the back. Don't pay attention to that, right? But I'm still going through all the cards, and this is just one box of the big lot that we purchased a couple of weeks ago, almost at the end of January, beginning of February. And as I was going through the cards, I ended up finding one that I thought was really, really cool. And it was this Anthony Simmons Flux Prism card, gold. Right now, as I took a little closer look at it, if you look towards the back of it, it's actually numbered 1 out of 10. And so a really, really cool find. I'm super excited about this card here. Now, because it's such a cool little card, I wanted to go ahead and get it graded. Now, the big thing here is I did want to go ahead and go through PSA. Now, that's a whole different thing on its own, right? Everybody has different opinions when it comes down to who you should go with gradings, PSA, SGC, Beckett. So I did want to go ahead and grade it. I already have a couple of cards that I send out to PSA. I have about 5 or 6 cards out at the moment, but the turnaround time for PSA is a little long. I mean, the longest card I sent out was back in January 3rd. Still haven't received back. I think it's an assembly process, so hopefully I get that back soon. And then obviously you guys saw the video, the couple cards that I ended up sending out. You know, the LeBron Monopoly, the Wemby Monopoly, the Jalen Hurts rookie card, and so forth. And those have been shipped out to PSA, but they still haven't even arrived at the locations. And so I started looking around, and I ran into SGC, right? SGC actually prices are a lot cheaper in comparison. So I was paying about $22 for a grade with PSA, and that was directly through GameStop, right? Because that's where I went. However, SGC actually does it for about $15. And they also say that their turnaround time is about 5 to 10 days. And so I ended up, deciding to go with them. So I'm going to give you guys a quick breakdown. I did this directly through the application, and I'm going to show a little bit of a video, but it was actually super easy. And I really like the fact that they kind of tell you what to go through. So this is a 2020 Anthony Simmons number 148 gold, up to 10, right? I looked it up and they didn't have any comparables, but it had a quick little thing on there that said like, hey, if your card doesn't appear, please just enter the information and then click here and it will add it on there. Plus, it looks like they also do their research and find out exactly what type of card it is so that they can go ahead and grade it correctly. So I went on there, created my account, put in the card information, selected what type of grading I wanted. Again, I selected the $15. They had 2 different options on there, which was $15 for a 5 to 10 business day turnaround time, or $30, and that would get you like a 1 or 2 days, I believe, on there when they receive it itself. I ended up going with $15 one, and then after that, they select how would you want it shipped back to you. They had a couple of different options between United States Postal Services and FedEx. I ended up going with Priority Mail, which is another $15. So in total, I'm investing $30 to grade this card. The next step after you go ahead and pay for it, they give you a little invoice on there, right? Which I'm going to show a couple of on there, just some information. I don't want to show everything like my address and so forth. But they give you an invoice number with your name on there, and then they ask that you print that and you put it on whenever it is that you're shipping. I went there. I have, because I sell cards, obviously, and I'm also selling a couple of other things like jerseys. I do have my own label printer machine. That's good for me. So I've printed this out. I'm going to go ahead and send it out to SGC, and then we can go ahead and get a comparison of like, what grade I ended up getting with this one, and then what my grades come back from PSA. But yeah, I'm very excited to see the difference between the grading process through SGC and then the grading process through PSA. Doing research, it looks like some people say because it's cheaper for reselling, it's better to go with SGC. Some people say that for resale, everybody's looking for PSA. So a lot of contradicting information. Let me know what you think. Do you go with SGC? And if you do, When do you go for them? Do you think that it's better to get a grade with them, or it's easier to get a grade? Or do you go with PSA? I'm very interested to try to learn, which one to go through. But I'm excited to kind of learn this process. So we're going to get this shipped out, and then I'll go ahead and, show you a little bit of clip me going into the post office and dropping it off. And then hopefully I'm able to go ahead and, get this back here quickly, and then we can do a review of what I ended up getting for it. But thank you guys for watching this episode, and I appreciate it. Until next time. Let's do this. All right, so post office is done. I had to ship off a couple of jerseys, but also the card. That shipping little machine and label has been a lifesaver, especially if you're selling through like eBay, because you're able to buy the shipping label right there and then. Go downstairs, print it out, stick it on, and then all you have to do is to come in here. They scan it, and boom, you're ready to go. All right, man. So hopefully this comes back here within the next couple of days, and then we'll do a reveal on what number, what grade we end up getting on that Alfred Simmons cards. All righty, until next time, folks.